Hello students, welcome to 10th Standard Mathematics 1 Digital Class. Statistics. Presentation of data. Graphical presentation is one of the attractive methods of data interpretation. So when we present the given data using graphical method, it becomes simple to understand and interpret. There are two types of graphical representation, histogram and frequency polygon. In this video, we are going to learn how to draw histogram of given frequency distribution. Histogram. Histogram is a kind of bar graph that represents a frequency distribution. Now, how to draw a histogram? If the classes are not continuous, make them continuous. Such classes are called extended class intervals. Show the classes on the x-axis with a proper scale. Show the frequencies on the y-axis with a proper scale. Now, taking each class as the base, draw rectangles with the heights proportional to the frequencies. Draw a histogram of the following data. Here, there are two rows. Height of students in centimeter and number of students. First row, that is height of students in centimeter, which we will take as class intervals. And second, number of students, that is frequencies. The classes are 135 to 140, 140 to 145, 145 to 150 and 150 to 155. And the frequencies are 4, 12, 16 and 8. If you observe the class intervals, the upper limit of the first class, that is 140, and the lower limit of the second class is also equal to 140. That is upper limit of the first class and the lower limit of the second class are equal. That means the classes are continuous. If the classes are not continuous, make them continuous, and such classes are called extended class intervals. Now, on a graph paper, we make two lines. One horizontal line, which is called the x-axis, and the other one vertical line, which is called the y-axis. When you write x-axis and y-axis, use capital letters. On x-axis, we mark class intervals, and on y-axis, frequencies. And here the class intervals are height of students in centimeter and frequencies are number of students. Observe the class intervals 135 to 140 and 140 to 145 and so on. So here class width is 5. So now we have to choose an appropriate scale for x-axis and y-axis. Since the class width is 5, on x-axis we take 1 centimeter is equal to 5 centimeter height. And observe the frequencies 4, 12, 16 and 8. They range from 4 to 16. So if we take on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 2 students, it should be ideal. Now here the classes, first class is starting from 135 to 140. So A mark called Krigg mark is shown between the origin and the first class. It means there are no observations up to the first class. The mark can be used on the y-axis also if needed. This enables us to draw a graph of optimum size. Now how to draw the histogram? Take the first class 135 to 140 and its corresponding frequency is 4. Now taking 135 to 140 as the base and 4 as the height, draw a rectangle. Similarly, for the next class, 140 to 145 as the base, draw a rectangle of height 12. On y-axis, take 12. So, draw the rectangle. Next class, 145 to 150. Taking that as the base, that is 145 to 150 as the base, and 16 on y-axis, take 16 as the height, draw the rectangle. And the last class is 150 to 155 and its frequency is 8. So base is 150 to 155 and height is 8. Draw the rectangle. And observe that there are no spaces between the bars. So this is how to draw a histogram of the given data. Note: on the x-axis, a mark called the Krigg mark is shown between the origin and the first class. It means there is no observations up to the first class. The mark can be used on the y-axis also if needed. This enables us to draw a graph of optimum size. Thank you.